Gaffer, what can we take away from that tonight?
A lot of good stuff. When we had the period in the second half where we really pinned Blackpool in, we had to kill them off, and we had chances to do that. We were unable to get that decisive second goal. Had a penalty appeal not given, which, when you look at it, is incredible how we've not been given that. The lad's flung his arms out in the middle of the goal and stopped a certain goal, and the referee has got to see that. And we've switched off for a 5-minute period, and it was the only really spell in that second half where Blackpool had threatened. But when you don't score, you've got to stay strong and resolute as a team, and make sure that you win the game. And that little period where we let crosses come in too easily was very costly. And we then drove on and got back in the game with a very, very well taken goal by Kane. And second half, it was even Stevens up to the break. And they got the decisive breaks in the second period with the first goal, and the second one, can forgive, because obviously we'd thrown everybody forward and we got done on the counter attack, which sometimes happens. So we're disappointed. There was a lot of good stuff out there tonight, and a lot of effort, a lot of commitment. We know that. A lot of good football. Switched the play terrifically well. Got in some fantastic crossing positions, but when you have that much possession, you've got to make it count, and we were unable to do that, and it kind of affected us a little bit, and we got a bit complacent in our defending.
Despite exiting the competition, a lot of positives there, particularly in that opening 90 minutes.
Yeah, and I thought it was some really good play tonight. The way we controlled the game with the ball and at times was excellent. And some players have got key minutes in the legs. Proctor and Davis, Trotter. All made good contributions. So yeah, we don't like getting beat. As much as we're really pleased at the weekend to win, we're going to be down, but we've got to make sure we're not too down, because we've got to pick ourselves up on Thursday and go again, and look forward to the challenge which Wimbledon will bring at the weekend.
Good to see Jamie Proctor get on the score sheet as well.
Yeah, Procky had missed quite a bit in terms of he just had a groin problem, which he'd had the back end of last year, which flared up again. So he'd only really trained a little bit prior to the weekend, but we wanted to give him 60 minutes tonight, and I thought he got better as the game went on. In that second half, at the start of that first 15 minutes he was on, I thought he was really, really good, and pleased that he got his goal.
A word on the travelling away fans?
Yeah, the great, fantastic support, and that makes it disappointing, because it'd be tremendous to send them home in the next round, but it wasn't to be. We enjoyed the win together. We've got to take this defeat together, and look at the game and look what we did well, and take that into the weekend, but also look what we didn't do well, and improve on it. And like I said after the weekend, as much as I was pleased we'd won, there was areas we could get better at, and we've got to get back on the training ground on Thursday and look to make improvements. But there's a lot of good stuff tonight, and I think our supporters have seen it. And we made a lot of changes, but some of the crosses we got in, some of the play around the box was exciting. We looked dangerous as a team. It's just at times, we sometimes try and score the perfect goal. We've got to pull the trigger quicker. Those little intricate ones in and around the opposition penalty box, those goals are few and far between. We've got to get a better ratio of shots hitting the target, but we'll get there.